This man waited in bitter longing for 30 long years. He had never been physically intimate with any woman, all because of a legend that claimed, if one remained a virgin until the age of 30, they would become a wizard with supernatural powers. And today, he finally turned 30. Theon was over the moon with joy. He eagerly stretched out his hands, trying to unleash a bolt of lightning, but nothing happened at all. He attempted to cast wind magic. Still, he achieved nothing. He tried to summon an ice storm. Yet again, not a single thing occurred. This man, who had never known love or friendship, could only watch as his last hope crumbled away. But just at that moment, a sharp, searing pain suddenly surged through his entire body. Theon collapsed to the ground in an instant. When Theon opened his eyes again, he had somehow ice-skied to another world and been reborn as a newborn baby. In an instant, hope flared anew in Theon's heart. He resolved that this time, he would master magic no matter what. But when he grew up and asked his father about magic, his father admitted frankly that he had never heard of such a thing. Still, Theon refused to give up. He began researching and experimenting all on his own. Before long, however, he discovered that magic did not exist in this world at all. But Theon did not stop there. Instead, he dug deeper into his studies. Eventually, with the accidental help of his brother-obsessed older sister Mary, he found a lake near their home that emitted golden orbs of light at sunset. What's more, their parents seemed unable to see these orbs. Only certain children could, so the two of them began studying these strange lights. They even waded into the lake themselves to touch the glowing orbs. Joining them in their research was Rose, Mary's best friend. Before long, they made a discovery. These golden orbs were actually produced by trout, and the trigger for this was the fish's mating behavior. The orbs served as the trout's mating signals. Seeing that Mary didn't quite understand what mating meant, Rose explained, "It's when a male wants to marry a female and start a family together." Upon hearing this, Mary exclaimed, she and Theon didn't need to do any mating. After all, they were already family.
私は女の子でシオンは男の子じゃない？ってことはいずれ私が卵を産むのかしら？
産まないよ。っていうか兄弟では結婚できないから。
え？どうして？シオンは私のこと好きじゃないの？
好きだよ。好きに決まってるじゃないか。
だったらいいじゃない。私もシオンのこと好きだもん。
The next day, Mary found Theon looking dejected. She said their mother had yelled at her, all because she'd said she wanted to marry Theon. She didn't understand why her words were so terrible. She just wanted to stay with her little brother forever. Hearing this, Theon comforted her. Even if they didn't get married, they would still stay together. Little did he know, to Mary, marriage meant something extraordinary, because someday, they would both marry other people. Upon hearing this, Theon immediately declared that he would never get married. He would stay single for his entire life, and stay by his sister's side forever. He then pulled Mary into a tight embrace. No matter how many hardships came their way, he would never break the promise he made that day. With Theon's vow, Mary was finally moved to tears. Unexpectedly, at that very moment, Theon's body suddenly began to glow with golden light, just like the trout had. In that moment, Theon finally realized what he had just done was no different from mating. And so, in a world where not even magic existed, Theon had somehow unlocked the fundamental powers of magic. He resolved to fully master this newfound power, and become the very first wizard in the history of this world.